This is verse 32 of the 6th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus in this ongoing conversation with the crowd, which is apparently pushing him to try to do a miracle that will satisfy them. He has already told them they haven't appreciated the sign value of the miracle that he already did, and they in their turn are sort of pushing him to do something that would exceed the miracle even performed by Moses, as they recall it from the Old Testament scriptures, when Moses had been responsible for bringing manna to bear there in the wilderness situation, sustaining them for 40 years. Maybe they were implying that Jesus should sustain them day by day for 40 years in order to really prove the claim that he was making, as well as to justify the demand that he was making, that to do the work of God they needed to believe on the one whom God had sent, namely Christ himself. Well, Jesus responds to this in this 32nd verse, apen. This is from lego, I say. This is the third person singular. Second aorist, active indicative. He said, un. The conjunction, therefore, postpositive, autois, to them. The dative plural, masculine. He said to them, ho Jesus, Jesus, the subject of this verb. And then this weighty preface to statements he makes that are worthy of special attention and weight. Amen, amen, lego, I say, humen, the second person plural pronoun, I say to you, the dative, ou mouses. This is, of course, the Greek version of the name Moses, not Moses, dedoken. Dedoken is the third person singular perfect active indicative of didomi, and so it means to give, and the idea of having given and the effect of it remains continuing to the moment. So Moses did not give, humen, same word as here, to you, ton arton, the bread. Moses did not give to you the bread, ek, out of, to, the genitive, singular, masculine article, out of the urinu, out of the heaven. Moses didn't give to you the bread out of heaven. Allah, strong conjunction, elided before the vowel, but hopater mu, but the Father of me, my Father, which is one of those unique claims that Jesus makes, of course, throughout the Gospel of John, to have God in heaven as his Father in the singular sense, my Father, not our Father in this case, but my Father, didosen. This is from didomi. It's the third person singular present active indicative of that me verb, but my Father gives in the present now, humen, to you, ton arton, the bread. Same phrase here, ek, to urinu, out of heaven, and then adding this qualifier, ton alethinon, the adjective, which of course is going back and modifying the word bread. So my Father gives to you the bread out of heaven, the true bread. It is a swift move that Jesus makes as he on the one hand denies that Moses was ultimately responsible for that bread that was provided by to the children of Israel in the wilderness, and at the same time, of course, makes it clear that even that bread was not ultimately the true bread that would bring life, but that, and Jesus, of course, brings it right up to the present, God is the one who is giving to you now this true bread, this true source of life. And of course, Jesus, as will become plain enough in the ensuing conversation, is referring to himself.